Hello and welcome. My name is Jesse Howard and I am a FileMaker and web developer at Codence. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about some of the new managed security changes in the latest FileMaker release, FileMaker 18. So let's go take a look. If we go into File, Manage Security, right off the bat, as you click on individual FileMaker accounts, you'll notice this little side panel just pops up automatically. Before, that was a whole separate auxiliary window. And while that might seem like a small change, it really is going to make editing and creating new accounts, I think, so much easier and less steps from a user perspective. Not only that, even something as simple as having this little pop-up menu for changing individual privilege sets, again, really handy, and I think these little features are going to be things that we'll be spoiled with rather quickly. But that's not all. Another thing that was introduced in FileMaker 18 is the ability to now manage other non-full access FileMaker accounts without requiring full access directly. And this is really fantastic, especially for businesses where they have a trusted individual, maybe a manager or project lead or something, that wants to be able to add new non-full access users, maybe help them reset passwords, etc., and not have to trust them with the full control of the entire file, which I know has been a challenge that a lot of us have had to deal with in the past. So how does this work? Well, let's say that I want to do that. I want to create something for a manager. So I'll go to create a brand new account. We'll call it Joe Schmo there, and we'll give him a password. And I would recommend a stronger password, but this is just a quick demo. And then here, I want to create a brand new privilege set. So if we say new privilege set, we call it manager. Let's say that we do, as a manager, want them to be able to create and edit and delete in all tables. A lot of this is pretty much the same as what you're probably used to. View only for layouts, that's fine. View only for value lists. Executable, sure. And then make sure it can access over FileMaker network. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, most of that's pretty much identical to previous versions, but what's new here in this edit privilege set window is this little line right here, managed accounts that don't have full access. So when I enable this, a couple things to keep in mind. Just because you enable this, remember that whenever you create a brand new privilege set, the default for the menu commands is minimum. And the reason I'm even bringing that up is because if this user has minimum menu access, then this entire manage part of the menu will be grayed out. So really, just keep in mind that if you are going to try to give a particular privilege set this new manage accounts that don't have full access option, make sure that that privilege set also is given access to all menu commands. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So with that in mind, we'll do that. We'll hit OK. And then now, if we re-log in here, you'll notice that I can go into Manage now under File, and security is not grayed out. That was what we wanted. And more importantly now, I could go in here, I could create a new user or deactivate an existing user, change their password, or help them reset it if they forget. So a lot of little things that I think will add more capabilities and flexibility to users and developers alike. So that is some of the new changes in the managed security area of FileMaker 18. Thank you so much again for joining us. If you'd like to learn more, please subscribe to our channel or check us out on our blog, which is www.codence.com/resources/blog. Thank you so much. Jesse Howard, Codence.